button. Yes, and we are recording. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Animation Combination with your host, Ibrahim, aka Mark Brown. And we're back for another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition. This is Season 4, Round 2. None of our contestants made it to the million, but our top 5 are coming back. And we're down to our last 2 contestants. And today we have with us, the guy from Disney Film Facts himself, the DCast, that hashtag show pretty much everywhere online. Mr. Skyler, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, man? Thanks for having me back.
No problem. I'm very excited for this game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't. If anyone watched the last one, man, I was so stressed and on the edge of my seat when I walked away. I was just like a big sigh of relief. For I was just like, man, I got that far. I'm cool.
Yeah. It gets tough as you go higher and higher. So
exactly.
I like to think I'm doing something good. If that's the expression I get from the contestants.
Exactly. Right.
So before we, if anyone hasn't watched the game, care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Skyler Shuler. Like you had said, I run the website Disney Film Facts. I'm all over all over social media. I kind of post all the latest, greatest movie news in the world at Disney. I also write for the Cinema Insider, ThatHashtagShow, and I am the co-host on the DCast with Andy Herndon.
DCast, yes, that's what I think I said. DCast, but yeah, DCast.
DCast.
Yes.
We're a cast.
So all of you, make sure you follow Disney Film Fast because he has like all the news. Like I don't know how he gets it very early, but he gets the news like before anyone else.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Just make sure. Like I think today we just found out about Maleficent 2 has a villain for some
reason.
Yeah.
Who knows why?
Who knows why? But anyway, we'll see. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, this is a multiple choice game show about anything remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Skyler keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the last number of points for the last safe haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him of 50-50. Gets rid of 2 wrong answers. A phone a friend if he chooses. He can call someone for help. Or an Ask the Expert. This season our expert is Mr. Eli Sanza, a blogger and entertainment junkie who won the game show last season.
Good guy.
Great guy. I've asked him all these questions previously. Skyler can see how he answered, decide if he wants to go with that or not. Skyler, are you ready to play Millionaire?
I'll be as ready as I ever can be, I guess. Let's do this.
Let's do this. I shall share my screen with you. That's my Lumiere there.
Oh, there we go. I like it.
Thanks. Do you see the Millionaire screen?
I see it.
Okay, I need to fix some. Okay, there it is. All right, this is your lateral points. Remember the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what.
Sounds good.
All right, and everyone expert, Eli Sanza, check out his blog, eJunkieBlog@wordpress.com. So Skyler, just remember what he said. He said he's pretty much good in American animation, but he's not good with like Studio Ghibli or indie animation, and he's good with TV from the 60s and the 90s. So
wonderful. I think we'll be all right. Let's do this.
All right. You went to 250,000 last time. Let's see if we can do that again. Let's go. 500 points. What is the title of the 2004 Pixar film about a family of superheroes? Is it A, the Awesomes, B, the Wowzers, C, the Jehoshaphat's, or D, the Incredibles?
I am so excited for a sequel that I feel like has been in the process for years. That would be D, the Incredibles. Final answer.
Oh yeah, nothing's final to say final answer, and as you can guess, your answer is correct. Good job. Yeah, I especially love that recent trailer that came out for the Incredibles.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, like I'm not like in love with the Incredibles as most people are, but I like it fine. So
I think we're on the same page with the Incredibles.
So the sequel seems pretty much like the original. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm excited.
Yep, exactly. It's Pixar.
Like, yeah, they can't go wrong, right? Well, we won't talk about some stuff, but 1,000 points, Skyler. If you get this one wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think it'll happen, but just have to remind.
Never know.
1,000 points. What is the title of the 2014 DreamWorks animation film featuring the popular Madagascar characters Skipper, Kowalski, Private, and Rico? Is it A, Lemurs of Madagascar, B, Penguins of Madagascar, C, Fusa of Madagascar, or D, Antelopes of Madagascar?
Okay, before I answer this question, these characters are hilarious. I think they are so underrated and underappreciated by the DreamWorks company, as they want to try and continue to do Shrek movies. B, Penguins of Madagascar. Final answer.
They are actually my favorite characters in that franchise as well. Your answer is correct. Good job.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know they were talking about doing more Madagascar films back in the day, but now I don't know what happened to that plan.
Who knows?
Who knows if because I know someone said they wanted to get the animals back to New York. So, I mean, they have a way to go because I think we left them off in Europe.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, these penguins, I wasn't fond of this film, but these 4 penguins were definitely the best thing ever.
Yeah, they're the thing that keeps that thing afloat.
Exactly. Okay, Skyler, you have 1,000 points no matter what you do today, but we want to get you further. 2,000 points. In the 2015 Disney short Frozen Fever, which character gets a cold and inadvertently creates mini snowmen every time he or she sneezes? Is it A, Anna, B, Kristoff, C, Hans, or D, Elsa?
Oh man, this is the one franchise that I have never been I'm a defender of this franchise. I've never been like the biggest fan of it. You know, but this one's tough.
Well, take your time. You have lifelines if you need them. Have you? I assume you've seen this short before.
I have. It seems so obvious that it's Elsa because she's the only one that creates snow. But God forbid I forget what this is about and I get it wrong.
You want to play it safe or take a guess with Elsa?
I'm gonna say it's Elsa. I believe it's Elsa if I'm correct. She's the only one that can create snow. I think if I'm correct, she created them by sneezing during. I think this is Anna's birthday party or like reception or something. I think it's the Elsa final answer.
All right, you weren't 100% sure, but you're leaning towards that. Is that correct? Your answer is correct. Good job.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's the only one with those ice powers, I guess. But yeah, there was some sort of birthday party going on. I don't remember it all that well.
Yeah, the Frozen ones are so hit and miss with me.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest 100% fan of Frozen, but I do like it a lot. Like I would watch it over and over again. But I know there's some people who are like diehard fans of it. And now there's a Broadway show of it, so that should be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
You know what that's like. Okay, you're doing fine. You saved yourself a lifeline, so that's good. So let's keep you going. 5,000 points. Which Disney Toon Studios film features the songs Whoop-de-Dooper Bounce and Round My Family Tree? Is it A, Piglet's Big Movie, B, Pooh's Heffalump Movie, C, The Tigger Movie, or D, Springtime with Roo?
So I'm not super old, but I'm not super young. I saw this movie in the theaters, and it's the Tigger movie. It's that I remember Tigger and Roo singing the song together. Tigger's teaching Roo how to do the big bounce, and this is when Tigger didn't feel like he had a family. This is C, the Tigger movie final answer.
C, the Tigger movie final answer. Yeah. You saw this in theaters. You got it correct. Good job. And it was also great because I think it was the first time the Sherman Brothers came back to write songs after leaving Disney for a while.
That is correct. Yeah, so that's correct.
That's why I think the songs still stick with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like up to this day, I'm still singing the whoop-de-doo,
bounce. Yep, totally.
I actually would love if Disney would start making more like Winnie the Pooh films. Like I know they haven't done any in a long time. Like even if it's a direct-to-video film, I'll take it.
I think if Christopher Robin is successful this year, and I know it's completely different because it's live action, but I think if Christopher Robin is successful, that'll bring the audience back to Pooh, and I think we'll see them again. So, and maybe even animated.
True. I totally forgot about the Christopher Robin movie, but yeah, you're probably right. Let's hope for the best, people.
Exactly.
Okay, Skyler, you're doing fine. 5,000. Let's go to 10,000. Which comedian lends her voice to Jane Kangaroo, the head of the jungle who doubts the Who's existence in the 2008 Sky Studios film Horton Hears a Who? You sound like you're groaning or grinning. I'm not sure which one.
A little bit of both because I think I know this.
A, Mary Tyler Moore. B, Betty White. C, Carol Burnett.
Oh man.
Or D, Ruth Buzzy. This is the first non-Disney or Pixar question, I think.
Yeah. So I know the answer, but and it's not disrespectful because they're both talented, but I get the two confused a little because they were both famous around the same time. And that's Mary Tyler Moore and Carol Burnett. Horton Hears a Who.
Take your time. You have lifelines.
the Jim Carrey one?
This was said.
Okay.
Go ahead. This was said to be the only tolerably good Dr. Seuss feature-length film.
Oh man, I guess we'll see. They're doing more.
True.
I want to say it's Carol Burnett because I thought they modeled the kangaroo after her in the short hair, but Mary Tyler Moore just sounds so obvious to me. I think it's Carol Burnett, and I don't want to use a lifeline so early. I gotta go with my gut.
The good thing you have 250,000 points for round one, so you pretty much could lose this game and still win at the end.
Yeah, but it's about seeing how far you go. Exactly. I'm gonna go with my gut. I think they modeled the character after the actress, and I think it's Carol Burnett. Final answer.
All right, Skyler, you're kind of between Carol Burnett and Mary Tyler Moore. You're leaning towards Carol Burnett. You get this right. You keep going. You get this wrong. It was fun having you on, but that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
Skyler, your answer is correct.
Oh man,
great job.
I'm good with other animated studio films, but man.
Yeah, that's Carol Burnett. And that's the Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, if I'm correct, I don't think Mary Tyler Moore ever lent her voice to any animated film.
Yeah, I don't know either. But it just seemed so obvious because you had Carol Burnett and then you had the Mary Tyler Moore show. They were just so close to each other in terms of when their respective TV shows were popular.
Exactly. In the 70s, they both were like the queens, I guess.
Exactly.
But Mary Tyler Moore, sadly, we lost her last year.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Carol Burnett is still with us, I think. So
correct.
That's good. Okay, Skyler, you're saving yourself a lot of these lifelines, so that's a good sign. You're 2 away from the next benchmark. Let's get you there. 20,000. When Frollo is reviewing the alphabet with Quasimodo in the 1996 Disney canon film The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Quasimodo accidentally says that F stands for festival. What was Frollo expecting Quasimodo to say instead? Was A, faith, B, fallibilism, C, forgiveness, or D, fasting?
When Frollo is reviewing the alphabet with Quasimodo in the Hunchback, accidentally says the F stands for festival. What was Frollo?
Have you seen Hunchback in a while?
No, it's actually been a long time.
There's a scene where Frollo goes to review the alphabet, and they're like, A stands for this, B stands for this, and then he says F stands for something. Quasimodo says festival, but what was Frollo expecting him to say instead?
It wouldn't have been what I thought it was. This one might be one where I need to use my 50-50, where fallibilism, I just don't see that being a word kids know. But then again, there was like genocide in the movie, so
I always say Hunchback is the most adult Disney canon film.
Yeah, it is. I can't.
Yeah, you have a lifeline. You could ask Eli. You could do 50-50.
I might do 50-50.
Take your time. If you get this right, the next one is the next benchmark.
Yeah. I'm going to have to use... really didn't want to use lifelines right now, though. I want to at least hit that first benchmark.
Hey, whatever it takes to stay in the game.
I think I'm going to ask... I'm going to ask Eli.
You want to ask Eli?
Eli, you better help me out. I follow you.
What are you leaning towards yourself, if I may ask?
Okay. I'm going to say faith, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so you think it's faith, but let's ask Eli. Eli, do you know this one? He said, I'm 100% sure the answer is C, forgiveness.
All right. That's I trust Eli. Eli was good to me the last game.
So we're saying C, forgiveness?
Let's do it. See forgiveness. Final answer.
All right, you lean towards faith yourself, but Eli says he's 100% sure, and usually when he says that, he's pretty right.
I trust Eli.
Skyler, your answer is correct.
Thank you, Eli.
Thank you, Eli.
Yeah, you gotta trust Eli.
Yeah, because after Quasimodo says festival, then Frodo's like, what? And he's like, no,
Exactly.
Forgiveness. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
It's a good thing you didn't go with faith. Yeah, I threw faith in as a red herring because I figured someone would go for that. So it worked out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a red herring answer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Anyway, you had to use a lifeline, but whatever it takes to stay in the game. The next one, say 32,000. You have that no matter what. So
cool, perfect. Let's do it. 32,000.
Which of the following animated television series was based on a series of books by Brian Jacques? A. Adventures from the Book of Virtues. B.
Brian
Franklin.
Jacques.
C. Little Bear. Or D. Redwall.
So, I think Little Bear was Maurice Sendak, and I only remember that because that came out during my older young childhood. I was probably a little too old to watch it, but I still watched it anyway. Franklin probably sounds right.
Are you familiar with the other two shows?
I'm not 100% familiar.
All right. You still have lifelines if you need them.
Yeah, no. Cool. Oh, man. Franklin. Make me use another lifeline.
That's kind of my point. Well, not really. But I want to help you get up.
Adventures from the Book of Virtues. Doesn't sound like that's it. Franklin, Little Bear. It's not Little Bear, and I know it's not Franklin. It's either A or D. I feel like using a second lifeline so early is really gonna hurt me.
And remind you, if you get this wrong, you leave with 1,000 points only.
I know. You reminded me of that.
You can always walk away with 20,000 or take a guess.
Franklin, Maurice Sendak, Brian Jacques. Does not sound like a Franklin writer. Adventures from the Book of Virtues. I'm gonna say. If I didn't use my lifeline the last game, I would be using 50-50 right here. With my luck, it would keep Little Bear and Franklin, but I know it's not those two.
Well, you still have 50-50.
Yeah, but hey, don't encourage me to use more lifelines.
You got a 50-50, you got an expert.
Eli's a good expert, but I don't know if Eli is strong in this category.
Yeah, he did say his TV shows were from 60s to 90s.
Yeah.
So he might have known this one.
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm going to say... I'm going to say D, final answer.
Oh, my God.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I got to. I have to do it.
All right, you were kind of convinced it wasn't Little Bear or Franklin. You're between A and D, and you have no
Watch
idea.
It be Little Bear.
No idea.
It'll be Little Bear.
You went with D, Redwall. You get this right.
Yeah.
You're in the game. Get it wrong. That's it. Skyler.
Yeah.
Your answer is correct.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Skyler,
hey.
I'm glad to say when you make a gamble, it pays off.
Oh, I totally remember this.
Remember this show? It was
kind of I sure do.
Game of Thrones thing for kids.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones with mice.
Mice, yes. So Brian Jacques, he wrote the Redwall series, and they made a show about it back in the early 2000s, maybe late 90s.
I totally remember that.
Adventures from the Book of Virtues was, I don't know if you remember, there was a show about this like wise bison character, and they had two kids who would always come to him for a story, and he'd always tell them some story that taught a moral, like generosity or honesty or something like that.
I think I remember. I can't.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
that was
I didn't. That was a wild off the top guess. I had no idea because I can barely remember anything about that show.
Yeah, and then I don't think Little Bear is written by Morris Sendak. I think he might have illustrated or something, but
It looks like his illustration. I always thought it was Maurice Sendak, but
anyway.
Hey, Redwall it is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You saved it. You still got 2 lifelines, so no matter what you do, you have 32,000. But
thanks.
Let's get you higher. 64,000. As of 2018, what is the highest grossing Blue Sky Studios film with a worldwide gross of $886 million? Is it Ice Age? Ice Age The Meltdown? Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs? Or Ice Age Continental Drift? That franchise,
of course,
love so much.
God, there's what, like 19 of them?
But don't say that out loud; they might get an
idea. Ice Age, the first one, no way. There's no way the first Ice Age made 886 million. And I only say that because the first Ice Age came out in like 2004. Who's going to see that movie? They had no idea what they were in for. The Meltdown, I still think The Meltdown was way too early. I think Continental Drift might have been either the last one or the fourth one. Don't forget
dinosaurs.
So Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I believe, I could be wrong, I think is either the third one or I think it's the third one. I think. And I think that's going to be the one that like put Blue Sky over the top. I think. Because what was the name of the last one? Ice Age. I think there was 5 of them. I don't remember the name of the 5th one. I think it's Dawn of the Dinosaurs. The first 2, there's no way on this planet Ice Age 1 or 2 made $886 million. This is worldwide, correct?
Yeah, worldwide. And this is none of those adjusted for inflation stuff or whatnot.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't think it was Continental Drift. Dawn of the Dinosaurs seems to be the right one. It also I always like to say when there's 5 movies in a franchise, you look at the third one, especially recently when you look at its success in terms of box office.
Like Pirates 3.
Oh, Pirates 3. They're one of their highest grossing films.
Exactly.
I'm going to say Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Final answer. I think it's C. I really do.
Skyler, you can use some logic to get it down to that. Is your logic correct? Your answer is correct.
Awesome.
Good job. Yeah, Dawn of the Dinosaurs was the third one, and Continental Drift was the 4th one, which also made a lot. It was like it made 800 something million, but it was less than this one. And then the most recent one was Collision Course, where Scrat goes to outer space because why not?
Yeah, because what else are these movies gonna do?
Where else was he gonna go, right? All right.
How many?
Skyler, 4 away from the million. You have 2 lifelines. Yeah, 2 lifelines. All right. Let's get you higher. 125,000. Which category has a Pixar film not won an Academy Award in as of 2018? Best Original Score, Best Original Song, Best Sound Editing, Best Original Screenplay. Which have they not won an Academy Award in? This might be more your stuff, Pixar.
Yeah, but this is Pixar Academy Awards.
A different ball game, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna okay. Here, I think it won for Best Original. Oh, it did. Coco.
Excuse me.
So B's out of the question. We're taking B out. Best Original Score.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta fly through all these films in my head because you would think that there's an obvious answer in there, but it could be wrong. I mean, score. Every time, I would have thought it would have won for score. Oh, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I think I lost you.
No, my phone is starting to die.
Okay, sorry.
But I'll be good. I'll be good for the game, but my phone is dying.
Yeah, I left out. You said something about Best Original Score.
Yeah, so Best Original Score, like Coco could have could have easily won it this year, but you had John Williams.
Take your time.
Best original score. I feel like this is so obvious, like slap me in the face obvious.
Maybe, maybe not. You have lifelines if you want to use them, or you seem to be doing good by yourself so far.
I think they won for... I think one of the Toy Story movies might have won for screenplay or Up. Best original score. Best
Again, this is which one did they not win, so it doesn't matter if they were nominated for it. Just which did they not win?
Yeah. My gut is telling me to go sound editing, but at the same time, I think that's something like Wall-E would have won.
You have a 50-50, you have Eli.
I do have 50-50. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not going to ask Eli. I don't know if this will be Eli's like go-to one. Song won. I'm going to say they won for screenplay. It's between score and sound editing, and I don't know which one it is. I think it's sound editing. No.
You feel the pressure, huh?
I do. Give me 50-50 final answer, or 50-50, please.
All right, let's give it 2 wrong answers for you. You're leaning towards A or C. Let's see what this gives you. This gives you sound editing or original screenplay.
I'm pretty confident it's C now, because I think one of the... No, I'm going to go C, final answer. I think D was Toy Story. I think it won for best original screenplay. I think.
Okay, well, you said final answer, so I got to go with that.
Go for it.
You weren't too sure. You went between A and C, sound editing. You 50-50'd it, and C was there, so you stuck with it. You get this right, you keep going. Get it wrong, that's the end of the game. Skyler,
all right.
Your answer is... wrong.
That's all right.
You leave it 32,000.
Oh.
The Incredibles, actually. You there?
India.
You there?
I knocked off my little stand. I knocked you off my stand.
You're so mad.
I got so mad I knocked you off my stand.
Yeah,
I was.
The Incredibles won best sound editing.
Oh, of course it did. I thought Toy Story won for best original screenplay.
Screenplay has been nominated a couple of times, but it hasn't won yet.
Interesting. Well, it's good to know.
Up won best original score.
That is right. Yep.
Yeah, and then of course we have Coco and original song. So yeah, screenplay is the only one they haven't won yet. And actually, if you asked Eli this, he was leaning towards screenplay as well. But anyway,
that was my fault. But hey, it was fun.
Hey, you did what you thought was right, and like you leave with 32,000, so you have a total score of 282,000 from both rounds. So right now you're in the lead, and there's only one contestant after you. So if he doesn't win, you're going to be the winner. So it's a good place to be. So before we go, is there anything you want to say, or how can people find you online?
You can find me all over at Disney Film Facts. Check out DisneyFilmFacts.com. Check out That Hashtag Show, the DCast, and the Cinema Insider. A lot of outlets where I write different, styles of movie news and, break scoops and stuff like that. So check them all out. Listen to the DCast and subscribe to this channel. This is awesome.
Thanks, and thanks so much for coming on. And before we go, show those people that Rescuers Down Undershirt.
Look at that.
I think they'd haven't seen it.
Came out the year I was born, the first Disney sequel. Let's do this.
Yeah, you're older than me. I was Beauty and the Beast guy.
That's all right.
That's when
still good.
So anyway, all you watching, Skyler's in the lead, but we have one more contestant. Can he pass him? Tune in next week to find out. So take care. Bye. Stop.